Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Texas State Bobcats, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad the offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just destroying his way through the field. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this.
Time to take a shot. He's got it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Snapped it in the shotgun. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure.
First down here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see the...
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Bobcats have moved it inside the 20. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Using his feet. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Quarterback keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. They want to finish the season. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you can tell QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality. The offensive line doing a great job. And the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The back goes in motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Give to the fullback. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bobcats looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Trying to pound their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Now adjusting. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe.
Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing.
Down at the 22, and the Texas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
Let him bust for a long one. Now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. might nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. Precision blocking up front. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's complete on the right side. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, you don't see fullbacks in college football too often anymore, but how about that guy on that play? Catching the ball for a first down. Nice.
Inside the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And first down for the offense.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. They tack on another score, and how about... Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the Bobcats pick up the first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed.
And the ball squirted out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Bobcats are flying down the field. Run it with the fullback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. On the option. Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on. They extend this. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's set.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's going to take off. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for his man. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout line.